Talking about expensive things, how can we not mention the iPhone? It is at the center of the US-China tensions now. Reports say China has banned government officials from using iPhones for work. In fact, they won't even be allowed to bring an iPhone to office. China is yet to respond to this report. Apple too has not issued a statement. So it's still not clear how widespread the orders are. The iPhone is the only foreign-made smartphone with a dominant share in the Chinese market. But the brewing tensions between Washington and Beijing could threaten that. Tech is at the center of the US-China tensions, and it looks like Apple could be their latest victim. Our next report tells you more.
October 30th, 2009. It was a big day for both Apple and China. 2 years after launching in the US, the iPhone had finally hit the Chinese markets. But for Chinese people, it was nothing new. They weren't waiting for the official launch. Instead, they were tapping friends and relatives traveling abroad to bring back the iPhone. Such was the demand for the smartphone. 14 years later, Apple still dominates the high-end smartphone market in China. There's no dent to its charm. But even that charm couldn't keep it out of a geopolitical tussle. Apple finds itself in the middle of the US-China tech war. Reports suggest that China has banned government officials from using iPhones. They can't even bring them to work. It's still not clear what the exact orders are, or how many officials it affects. Beijing hasn't commented on this, and Apple too is yet to issue a statement. But if true, the ban could have a chilling effect, both on Apple and the foreign smartphone market in China. Apple counts China as one of its biggest markets. It relies on it for over 19% of its revenue. Plus, China is a major production site for the company. A vast majority of iPhones are assembled in China. The ban on Apple mirrors similar US bans on Huawei and TikTok. China has long tried to reduce dependence on foreign technology. This is to bolster cybersecurity and limit the flow of information outside its borders. But the matter of fact is, Apple's biggest selling point is privacy. And in the past, it has complied with China's rules. It has removed apps from the Play Store and built data centers in the country. But even these moves were not enough for China, or its concerns about national security. Plus, there's the tit-for-tat battle with the United States. Washington has already imposed strict controls, especially on the export of cutting-edge chips to China. Beijing, too, has hit back. It restricted shipments from firms like Boeing. Also, this won't be the first time China cracks down on high-profile foreign technology. Back in 2021, some officials were reportedly banned from driving Tesla cars. Security services were concerned about the cameras in the cars. They thought it could be used for espionage. So, is Apple the new victim in this tussle? Looks like it. So far, the company has been spared in the tech battle between the two economic powers, but not anymore.